Crossroad number 20, to listen humbly or to be stubborn proudly. We are given this familiar story once again in our first reading of Naaman, the Syrian army commander who had leprosy. And he was sent to the prophet Elisha to be cured. And in the book of Kings, second book of Kings, we are given this reading. The prophet sent him the message, "Go and wash 7 times in the Jordan, and your flesh will heal, and you will be clean." But Naaman went away angry, saying, "I thought that he would surely come out and stand there to invoke the Lord his God, and would move his hand over the spot, and thus cure the leprosy." Elisha, the prophet, ordered Naaman, the general, to go to the river, wash himself clean in the river. Instead of obeying, Naaman, the army commander, was insulted. He was telling his people, the servants who brought him to Elisha, "Who is this guy who is telling me to go and wash in the river? Why doesn't he just say, 'I am cured'?" So he was so angry, and he wanted to go back. He wanted to go home. But his servants prevented him, and we read also, "But his servants came up and reasoned with him. 'My father,' they said, 'if the prophet had told you to do something extraordinary, would you not have done it? All the more now, since he said to you, "Wash and be clean," should you do as he said.' So Naaman went down and plunged into the Jordan 7 times at the word of the man of God." Crossroad number 20, to listen humbly or to be stubborn proudly. Minsan, para tayo si Naaman. Tingin natin sa sarili natin, mataas, mayabang. Hindi natin pinapakinggan ng iba. Ang tingin natin sa ibang tao sa paligid natin ay, "Sino ba kayo? Wala naman kayong sinabi. Bakit ako makikinig sa inyo? Ako yung general dito. Ako yung commander dito." Friends, another difficult crossroad in this Lenten journey, to be proud or to be humble, to listen and to accept, or to remain stubborn and arrogant. Mahirap ito for some people because they can be very self-sufficient. Naaman was like that. "I'm somebody in the army. People are afraid of me. I command people and they obey me. And who are you, Elisha, to order me to do this useless, going to the river, to bathe in the river?" Para tayong si Naaman. Useless yun eh. Ba't ko gagawin yan? Ba't kita papakinggan? Friends, a crossroad needs to be faced. The crossroad of humility or pride. Humility leads us to open doors, leads us to healing, leads us to hope. Pride also opens a door for us, but it all opens a door of selfishness and eventually destruction. That's what happened in the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve. They were expelled from paradise because of pride, because they thought they could be like God and they could be equal to God. In our life today, we have to make a difficult choice in this crossroad. Will you be a humble, prodigal son or daughter that goes back to the father's house? Or will you be an arrogant, selfish, elder child who did not want to enter the house because he was so full of himself? To be humble or to be stubborn?